Alrighty, guys, welcome to the Simplified Podcast, the realest podcast in the world. Let's just go ahead and set the tone about that. Obviously, I'm leaving social media. I mean, first of all, before I even get into that, a lot of you guys have probably seen Clubhouse. I saw people like in the e-com space promoting Clubhouse, and I thought that they were getting some sort of fucking affiliate deal with how hyped up people are about this app. Whenever I see a consistent amount of people be like, everybody should get this. Hey, be sure to add me. If you're not on the Clubhouse, you're fucking up. If you're not on this, it seems like, to me, it seemed like a massive influencer marketing program. And I asked a couple people, and no, it didn't seem like that way. And then once I got on the app, I realized, oh, this is why people are so hyped up. So the reason people are so vocal about Clubhouse is, one, it is a really good app. It is a really wonderful app. If you guys don't know what Clubhouse is, it's basically social media with only live audio. So you can only hear like Virgil Abloh or like these major, huge celebrities just talking right there in the room. And you can even get added to the room where you can ask them questions. It's really unbelievable. So that's the big things, like, cause when I'm going off social media in 12 hours, currently it's New Year's Eve. For the first month of January, I'm going off all social media. The only way that you're going to be able to contact me is on Clubhouse. I'm going to stay on Clubhouse. To get Clubhouse, you got to know someone with the app who also has an invite. I don't even have invites. People are asking me for invites. I have no invites. I'm not sure how you get the invites. I think you just got to keep making rooms. But for those of you who do have Clubhouse, be sure to add me on Clubhouse. It's Scott.Hilse, because it's pretty much I'm going to do like mini podcasts, basically what I'm doing here, but live on Clubhouse. And I can actually have you guys come on. I can talk to you face to face. I think that's going to be a wonderful plan. I think that's going to be really cool, actually. The reason I'm going off social media, as I explained in my YouTube video, if you guys haven't seen that, it's like I got to focus not only on things that I've been putting off, but I need to focus on myself big time, because this is a pivotal moment. We're on the lesser side of coronavirus. Like, we're getting out of it, in my opinion. So now it's like the time for thinking is over. Now the time for doing and taking action into becoming who you want to be is now. So now it's just like I'm really analyzing everything that I've been doing. I've been analyzing everywhere that I've wanted to go, and I've been analyzing myself to make sure that's where I want to go. And so I have some insanely original, creative ideas. Things are going to change when I get back. I'm not going to be posting any podcasts, no YouTube videos, no Instagram, no Facebook, no Twitter, no nothing but Clubhouse, because there's some major projects that I'm working on. And then also I'm basically just like doing a renovation of myself and my content, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not too happy with the content I've been putting out lately. Like, to me, it just kind of seems forced. I kind of feel like I've put myself in this bubble, among many, many other things. And when I start to feel that way, I know that I need to take a step back and really reevaluate, because I never want to go down a path that many do, where they just start molding themselves into what they think people want from them, when you got to stay true to yourself all the way. So that's definitely going to be the biggest thing. The focus, getting back on track in a lot of different areas in my life. I have a schedule thing that I'm trying out. I thought of this myself, where it's not a time schedule where you got to be here at this time, but it's filling the boxes. So I got 7 to 8 objectives that I want to do every single day. Here's an example of them. Burn 1,000 calories according to the Oura Ring. Read 1 hour. Work on something for at least 3 hours. Meditate for 20 minutes. I don't have my whiteboard here. I wish I could remember. So it's just stuff. Oh yeah. Finish 3 Fijis a day. So that's 4.5 liters of water a day. And a bunch of other things that are going to get me to what I believe is going to be the next evolution of Scott Hilse. And I realize who that person's going to be in the past couple weeks. So now I got like a really solid goal, not a solid plan, because my entire life I never focused on the plan. Because when you focus on a plan, say you have a goal and you want to be a singer or something, and you know that this is going to happen this way. When I get here, I got to do this, and when I do this, I'm going to do this, and when I do this, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I should have it. But those types of people who have that plan and stick to it hardcore, what happens, one, when the plan doesn't work, two, when you're so focused on this plan, you didn't realize that you could have gotten to your goal in 6 months going this other way. But you're so focused on your plan, you're taking the long route and you're just completely blind to the better opportunities that come your way. So that's why all my entire life, I've thought this philosophy, and it seems to be working out pretty well. All I do is not only focus on who I want to be, but I feel as if I already am that person that I want to be. And that is it. I just feel it every day. And then I let my intuition take over, and I fully trust my intuition at this point. It's that simple. You don't need this complicated plan or anything. You need to believe that you already are the person that you want to be. And then you're eventually going to become that person as long as you truly believe it, due to the law of vibration that the universe works off of. Fuck manifestation, first of all. You're not going to manifest it. I promise you, you're not going to manifest who you want to be. You got to already know that that's the person you are, and you're just waiting for the world around you to catch up, and then it'll happen. That's exactly how I got financial freedom. That's exactly how I, did the YouTube thing. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right here. When I come back to YouTube, guys, things are going to be very different. I promise that. There's going to be, and the things I'm working on, I'm excited to share with you. And that's going to be pretty different too. And I just feel like now I'm just evolving. I'm constantly evolving. You got to change to evolve, but not change in a bad way. Like Jay-Z said, I'm going to see if I can find that Jay-Z on chain. Okay, let me see if I can find this quote, because he did it. Maybe it's on an interview. He basically said exactly what there is to say about changing. Okay, I can't find it. It was in an interview, which I can remember the song that the person sampled it from. But in order to change, you have to grow. By the way, some of you, if you're watching this, you may or may not be seeing a bang on my front table. I haven't drinking a bang in over a month and a half now, but it's New Year's Eve, and I just wanted one last one so I could leave energy drinks completely in 2020. I think I talked about this on the podcast where... Wait. No, I didn't. Okay, hold on. Yeah. So I gave up energy drinks because I lost hearing in my right ear for a while. Or not hearing, I could hear my heartbeat in my right ear. And I knew something was off about that. I did talk about that part of the podcast, but what I didn't talk about on the podcast is I broke last week. After about a month of not drinking energy drinks, I just felt like, I don't know how the brain convinces yourself to do it, because I didn't want to. I was just like, I'm just going to. And so I pull up to the gas station, and this is the first time I've really witnessed crack superpowers like in person. I pull up to the gas station at QT, and I notice every single time that I try to do something that I know I shouldn't be doing, or try to get something that I know I shouldn't be getting and I know it's going to be detrimental, there's so much resistance in the world for me to do it. It's odd. Okay. So I pull up to the Quick Trip. I'm about to get out of my car, and I look in my rearview mirror, and there's this obvious homeless guy just sprinting, walking right to my car. And I hear him in the distance. Oh, bro, yo, bro, let me see that. Yo, put me on, bro. Man, ecom, I see that. Simplified ecom, man. Put me on, bro. Sick ass car, man. Put me on. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm just looking at my phone, hearing this now. I don't want to make eye contact. And I'm like, okay, I don't think I can get out of this car anymore. And so he starts going up to this random lady. He's like, hey, lady, you see that car, man? Oh, man, that guy needs to put me on, bro. Come on, get out of the car. Put me on. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I'm pulling out. So I pull out. I drive it's to this other gas station. It's probably about an eighth of a mile away. Eighth to a sixth of a mile away, dude. I pull in to the gas station. I get out. I walk into the gas station, immediately grab my drink. I turn, I get in line. I turn to my right. Who the fuck do I see but the guy who was at the last gas station, like a sixth of a mile away, already walking into the gas station that I'm at? Dude, straight crack superpowers. How he almost went the speed of my car to get to this gas station. Dude, and he walks up, he knows I'm there, obviously, because my car is out front. He walks into the gas station, gets in line behind me, and goes, I asked a black man in a Porsche once how I could be successful like him, and he told me to go fuck myself. And then there was just complete silence in the gas station, and then I just paid for my drink and just walked out and drove away, dude. But I drank that. I go to the gym, and then I started losing my vision because I used to have this thing years ago where I'd have these migraines. I think they're called ocular migraines, where I'd lose my vision. I haven't had them in years, but that triggered it. And I'm like, fuck, this is just quite another sign that God himself is giving me to stop doing this shit. But I figure I have such a strong relationship with bangs at this point. After a year and a half of drinking them, I just wanted one last one for the podcast. With 12 hours left of 2020. God, that's crazy. Can you believe it's 12 hours left of 2020? Think about that for a second. Like a year ago, coronavirus was going to hit in 3 months. We're about to see a full year of coronavirus. That is nuts. But it is what it is. And I'll remind that later. So that reminder you guys just heard, that is, like, I'm starting strong. I was supposed to go to Colorado for this, for New Year's Eve and all this. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to start 2021 off weak. Like, I want to come full strong. So that notification was to remind me that I need to open up a new LLC because I'm starting a new actual separate business. I guess it's kind of related to ecom, but separate from ecom, separate from stocks, separate from crypto, all this. And by the way, yeah, the crypto and like, it's just insane. I've made over $100,000 like in the past month and a half with crypto and stocks. It's just finally going crazy. And it's weird because you guys have seen the development of, like, when I was struggling at the start, then I took like $35,000 dip, and then it's like shot up like 60, and then I invested in crypto. That shot up like crazy, as I'm sure most of you know. So I'm really happy with the position I'm in going into 2021, because I know 2021 is going to be my best year ever. 2020 was definitely supposed to be my best year ever with what I was doing, the people I was talking to, the things I was setting up in Los Angeles, and then coronavirus hit. And then it just kind of took away a lot. But now it took away a lot of the path I was going on. But now that I've gone through coronavirus, and a lot of people I talk to can relate to this, I've been able to think and understand myself in such a better way than I did before, because of how much time I've been allowed to think or even just talk on here, that I realized that the path I was going on was probably not the path that was meant for me or my fulfilling my destiny. But to find, like, people, I was like, I don't know, dude. I saw something the other day when it's like, if you don't know what to do, all you got to do is, I'm going to butcher it. I don't even want to say it. Basically, he was saying, you got to think deep into your soul. You got to think about what makes you happy deep into your soul, and then do that, because that's not for you. That's for the service of the world that you're supposed to give. It's selfish to not listen to your intuition on who you're supposed to be and then take the easy way out. It's selfish as fuck when you got something to actually contribute to the world. I have a friend, and I've never met someone who can make music like him. Like, he has that wow factor. He's got the star quality. He's got the star sound. He's got everything. Where was I going with that? Fuck. Where was I going? My thoughts are all over this place. I was talking about destiny, dude. I don't even know what I was just talking about. I did not get much sleep last night. But damn, I wish I could remember. Anyway, yeah, I noticed the other day. So yeah, I noticed the other day when I was taking like these emails because I take questions in the comments. I guess in one of my videos, I put my spam email down instead of like the advice from Scott at gmail.com because I was going through my mail the other day and I'm like, well, how the fuck are these people emailing me questions on here? But I guess I must have, that's what I assume happened. Damn, I wish I could remember because I was saying I had a friend who was doing that. I mean, you guys know him. I mean, unfortunately, we haven't talked in a year and a half because I guess, I don't know. I'd rather not get into that, but best of luck to him. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I showed it to a friend of mine, and he's like really connected in the music business, so he knows a lot about music. I showed him like 3 songs, and he goes, "You have a superstar in your hands." I have no doubt in the world that if he went to LA, he wouldn't get $1 million deal. Like this kid has it, like he has it, and that's the same reaction I get from everybody. But he said something different than nobody else said, and he goes, "It's pretty selfish of him to have not uploaded any songs in a year." Because at this point, it's no longer about him. It's more about the people that he can affect and the people that he can impact with this music that he's not releasing. And it's just like, damn, God gives you all that talent. What's the point if you can't share it with people? And so that is the exact same thing that I'm thinking about myself and how everybody should think, because that intuition, that what makes you happy deep down in your soul, I've known what it has been since I was 10, but I've been ignoring it because it was impractical. But guess what, motherfucker? Nothing's impractical when you have a lot of money to do it with, you know? So or if you're making money or automated money even. So I got like automated money I work for, all this. So it's like, since I have all this coming in, I literally have the freedom to go after my biggest dreams and my biggest goals because I know financially I'm going to be fine and set. And financially I can fund the process of this and the adventure of this. Is such an event, and it's all from that. This all came from that little notification that you guys heard. But that's what I need to open up the LLC for. And like, I've already in this business, it's something that I insanely enjoy more than almost anything in the world, and I've already made so much money without even launching it yet. Like, this is all before I even launch it. Like, guys, I'm so excited for that. So basically, I'm taking this and I'm intertwining it with some other things, and then that's the person that I intend to be. And that's the best way I've ever put it, I think, right there. Podcasting is so sick, guys. That's why it just allows you to talk outside, and it just allows you to talk outside of yourself, because thoughts are one thing, but to talk out your thoughts are a whole different thing. That's why therapy is such a big. I've never done therapy, but this is my therapy, motherfucker. Just hopping on the podcast. And, oops. Sorry, I had to send this. Just hopping on the podcast, talking it out, seeing what's going on, taking your guys' questions at advicefromscott@gmail.com. By the way, I probably should have started off with this, but I mean, if you guys are listening before January 1st at midnight, Simplified Dropshipping is 51% off. Go get it if you'd like. That's another thing. In January, I'm going to be launching 5.0. I'm just going to build it and then launch it when I come back in February, and then become a new person with new content, but back to my roots. That's the most important thing. Sorry, I haven't drinking a bang in a while. Because I want to make it clear, I'm not going to just go away and then try and change myself. I think I put that differently. I'm more so going backwards in the sense of going back to the root of myself, and then pick it and finding that root, planting the seed, and then growing out, planting the seed today. Well, I planted the seed last night, big time, and then letting it grow throughout January, and then, just coming back in February. But anybody can talk about what they're gonna do. It's just one thing to actually do it. So, yeah, we actually Clubhouse. Like, here, watch. If you guys haven't heard Clubhouse, I'm just gonna join this one right here. Just see what it's saying.
Bro, come on. Don't put me out.
There you go. Invite Scott into this.
Yo, Fez, what would happen if I drank the whole bottle of Sweet Dreams? Bro, honestly,
feel really good.
You'd have to call poison
yeah.
control because
Would you actually?
it's too much melatonin in your fucking
Yeah,
system.
see, you guys can hear him right there.
Jesus.
It's also a lot of there's like some content of rat poison in there too. So you gotta
Sorry, let me turn that down. So yeah, you can see like there's just tons of people in here right now. I'm hoping they don't add me while I'm talking.
No, that won't. I felt good there.
But see, that's
Yeah,
like,
that'll make
Fez is talking right now. You got Noah Tucker in there.
People here are using social snowball.
Everyone.
Yeah, a lot of people in here. So
everyone actually using
that's basically what Clubhouse is. You guys should definitely check that out. Follow me on there because I am going to be, that's the only way I'm going to be communicating with the outside world, basically. Yeah, guys, I really didn't want to make this podcast like a really long one because this is just my light farewell to you guys and explaining what's going on inside of my head and where I intend to take this. I wish I could be uploading podcasts throughout, but I don't think it just doesn't feel right to like keep YouTube open and still upload YouTube videos when I can't promote it on LinkedIn or Twitter or definitely Instagram where a lot of the traffic comes from. So I feel like that would do a disservice. And then plus it would kind of defeat the purpose because I'm trying to focus all the way on myself so that I can focus on my complete work, especially after this. So that's the goal. So I'm actually going to wrap this one up a bit early. I just want to hop on and say what up to you guys. Say that it's going to be a great time when I come back. I'm going to, again, people can talk all they want, but it's all about actually doing it. So let me take some of these questions right now. Clay Lemons, shout out Clay Lemons again. Clay coming in with 12 questions. No, I love it. Keep it up. But I'm just less likely to like go through all your questions, if that makes sense. Like if people are asking questions and there's like 13, like right there, a big chunk, like that's why I'm gonna. Okay. Paradigm shift. This guy is asking about a paradigm shift, which is that's Kanye's favorite saying. Actually, he said, he goes, "I'm pretty intuitive when I go through a paradigm shift, and I know I'm on one right now. I'm at €4 to €5, depending monthly retainers with social media marketing, but 2 clients are quite time intense. Not what you want." Yeah, I feel that. That's why I didn't get into social media marketing right there. I'm doing like 95% of the profit. I'm also in my first year of college doing business, specializing in marketing. Anyway, what are your thoughts on paradigm shifts? Do you think you need to be forced into them through environment? Is everyone different? Hey, man, this is perfect. I'm going through a paradigm shift myself. If I understand fully what a paradigm shift is, this right now, what you guys are seeing is a huge paradigm shift on me. And it all relates back to intuition. I don't think it's necessarily on environment, but your intuition will tell you I guess your environment manipulates the intuition, in which the intuition then tells you what to do and all that, and then starts that paradigm shift. So that's actually a great question right there. Always listen to that. Okay, let's see. Hey, Scott, thank you for everything. Love the podcast. Fire. Thank you. My question is, what do you think about the universe being a holographic universe? A holographic universe means information that makes up what we perceive as a 3D reality is stored on a 2D surface, including time. This means essentially everything you see as an experience is an illusion. So it is basically like our reality is, what was it? I forget how they put it, but our reality is basically virtual. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't see it being, though. I mean, everything is beautiful and perfect, and it seems like a hard chance that this would happen. But I personally don't think it's just a holographic universe. I think we're legit going through a fucking experience right now. But yeah, that's just me. Let's see it. This one's interesting. So he goes, much appreciated. Want to ask you, why do you make YouTube videos and drop shipping? This is not a what's number or so on question. and I respect the No Talk About Work podcast. So I hope this question makes it. But why are you so passionate about them? I hope you have a flamboyant night, my friend. No joke. This is what this guy said. Yeah, so I'm passionate about what I do, and I'm passionate. And if I'm not passionate about what I do, then I will not speak passionately about what I'm doing. And so, like, I'll be honest, like, obviously, as you can tell, I was way more passionate about the dropshipping videos at the beginning, but after 2 or 3 years of doing dropshipping videos, I've become less passionate about it, which is another reason I'm going on this social media cleanse, is because there's 2 routes you can take in the dropshipping YouTube space. Just keep making spammy, clickbaity YouTube videos that will get you views and then funnel them. Or You can just make all the same fucking video like 50 times and get more and more traffic, new audience. Or you can make a solid YouTube video that's gonna last through the test of time. And if it doesn't, you make a new one. That's the route I like to go, because it seems inauthentic to me to just keep making videos when I don't feel like they even need to be made, but I'm making them just for maybe my ad revenue or my exposure or anything like that. So if you want me to be honest, like I'm way more passionate about making the videos. Like it's no mistake that besides the Tesla video, which is at 800,000 views, the day in the life of a pro dropshipper is my most watched video, because that really had nothing to do with dropshipping. And my most watched videos really don't have much to do with dropshipping. It's because I think my passion is truly in making videos that are entertaining, making people laugh. Like, I love that. I love being able to make people money. I've made so many people money. I can't imagine the types of fucking ripple effects I have caused in this universe. But when you ask about passion and intuition, my passion and intuition is all pointing to making people happy. And I know I make people happy with the money, but I mean, like, and maybe I'm selfish for saying this, but I love to see that immediate happiness reaction, making someone laugh, making someone's day, all of that. And I know that can be so much well performed through entertainment-based videos than a dropshipping help video. Like, and when I was making these dropshipping videos hardcore, I remember thinking, it's just like, everybody says one day that this is going to end, but there's no way it can. And then it's just like, it's kind of coming to the point where I'm not saying I'm stopping dropshipping. I'm not saying I'm stopping dropshipping videos, but it's definitely come to the point where I have to adapt to my own fucking body and my own thoughts, or I'm just going to be a sellout, or I'm just going to keep making videos in a direction and lose myself or lose my audience because of that, because they know the passion's not there. So that's just why I really need this sort of cleanse, so to speak. Okay. And that's just how it is. Oh, John Jackson, can you make simplified half off before Black Friday? Damn, it's been a while since I hit these questions. Yeah, John, I got you. Okay. This guy says, I currently live with my mom. I plan moving out when I hit 100K profit. I want to move into this place. It's a luxury apartment and it's around $4,000 a month. I feel it's worth the investment to have those environment. Yeah. Would you say it's enough capital? Yeah. That's 48,000 years, but honestly, most likely triple the money within those 12 months. Yeah, man, because guess what? You're going to be surrounded by pure motivation. You're going to be surrounded by very successful people. And then ultimately you're going to be surrounded by pure motivation, like where you live. Don't let any fucking broke guy come in here and say, it's not about where you live. That's emptiness. It's not about what you drive. It's emptiness. And that's to a certain point. That's 100% correct. But at the same time, do you guys realize how much happier and how much inspired and how motivated I am to be in this apartment opposed to that last apartment when I bought that bullshit about it doesn't matter where you live and it's a waste of money? That is the most biggest bullshit that only broke ass people are just putting out there to make themselves feel better. I'm sure some people don't need it. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the large majority are saying that, guess what? Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad of all people, he says to tell someone to live below their means zaps the spirit from them. Like I learned this the hard way when I went to that shitty ass apartment right when quarantine hit. You have to feel like $1 million to make $1 million. You cannot make $1 million unless you don't feel like $1 million. Some people feel like $1 million living in a shitty spot. That's on them. And that's okay. That's more than okay. That's actually extremely beneficial. I ain't Warren Buffett. I'm not going to live in my same house if I got millions. Like I keep leveling up my environment. So, and then by leveling up my environment, that not only mentally levels me up, but kind of forces me to level up to account for the environment, that I got to pay for essentially. But it zaps the spirit to tell someone to live below their means, because there's nothing more inspirational than living in a place that you absolutely just love. I'm going to take 2 more questions and then I got to go. I got some things to do. It was pretty cool to follow you for some time and then just find out you played baseball. I was just curious to hear a little about what position you played. Center field. I killed it in center field, and I'd slam it. I think I had the most on base percentages of everybody. And then Matthew said super into ancient Egypt medicine and technology as well as you. On top of that, what do you think of it? And then, yeah, Atlantis seems to be real, and Atlantis seems to have sank where the Bermuda Triangle is right now, and that is no mistake. I guarantee you that. Ancient Egypt medicine. I know they used a lot of tuning forks too. The tuning forks are very interesting if you look into them, because the tuning forks, they're plastered everywhere in Egypt, and apparently that was like how they were able to manipulate atoms. And apparently that's how there's 2 theories. They built the pyramids with tuning forks by being able to levitate stone with certain vibrational patterns sent towards an object, or they're built in the 4th dimension and then superimposed into the 3rd. I don't know. And then this is the last one. Okay, I don't want to answer that one. Let's end it on a good note. Okay. This seems like a good one to end on. This guy, the topic is fuck dropshipping questions. Hey Scott, I'm 16 and want to take LSD. I'm not some crazy kid just because I have the craziest dreams at night. What? I want to take LSD because I have crazy dreams. I'll wake up, and for the first 5 minutes, I think they're real because of how they real fit. I need fucking help, but I don't want to ask. This is too precious. Sincerely, dead ass. Okay, this guy's all over the place. So he wants to take LSD because he has crazy dreams at night, and he'll wake up for the first 5 minutes and think they're real, and he needs fucking help but don't want to ask. This is too precious. He goes, I need fucking help, but don't want to ask. This is too precious. I don't think you need help, nor do I think you should take LSD, especially at 16. To avoid that, man. So there's 2 routes you can take. There's things you can take to suppress dreams. I wouldn't recommend it. I think dreams are fucking cool. Or you can go balls deep into that and just start, every time you wake up, start writing every single detail you can remember about that dream. The next night, when you wake up, start writing every detail you can fucking remember. What this is going to create, it's going to allow you to remember your dreams more and more and more, where it gets to the point where when you get into a dream, you realize it's a dream, and then you can manipulate it. Lucid dream, motherfucker. Astral projection mask in this bitch. So be sure to try that out. If I was you, I would. That's a gift right there. I wouldn't try to just numb a gift. That is amazing, and I would definitely dive deeper into that and just see what can come from it. All right. Well, guys, I will see you in February 1st. Sorry, this is a shorter podcast. I just really need to wrap this up. I'll see you February 1st. When I'll be coming back with fresh ass content, a fresh ass haircut maybe, but I'm going to be a fresh ass Scott, and that's what it all comes down to. All right. Thank you guys so much. Peace.